Hello people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny Graham, and before we get started on today's show, I want to tell you or ask you to do two things. First thing I want to ask you to do is please subscribe to my channel. Second thing I want to ask you to do is please hit the notification bell because I don't want you to miss any material that I upload. Today I want to talk with you briefly about something I was thinking about, something that I know all of you should have seen by now, and that's the Far From Home Spider-Man trailer. Now, the reason I'm so excited to see this is because in a few short months, July 2nd to be exact, is when it's going to come out, and I know that it's going to kill the weekend movie going because it's going to be the 4th of July weekend. A lot of people are going to be off celebrating the holiday, and they're going to want to go and see a good movie. And I think Spider-Man Far From Home is definitely going to be that movie. It's very strategically planned by Sony or by Disney. Very smart. Also, it's going to be a few minutes after the Endgame. That's where it's going to pick up at. In one part of the trailer, we see that Spider-Man, as he's going all over the city, he sees pictures of Iron Man. He's talking with Happy, and he's saying how he missed Iron Man. It's going to be very heartfelt. It's going to be a carry-on from Endgame. So I definitely think that's smart. Now, recently, I've heard a theory. I'm not sure if this theory is going to come to pass or not, but it's a pretty sound theory about what's going to go on in Spider-Man. One of the theories that I'm hearing is from another YouTuber that I follow, and he's saying that from a previous comic book line that it might be a two chameleons, a twin chameleons is what he said, a brother and a sister. It was a storyline, I think, in the Spectacular Spider-Man. I'm not sure what Spider-Man series it was, but that's his theory. I haven't seen anything to say his theory is not plausible. I think it's a very sound theory. It's something to be very interesting to see. Now, questions I have about that theory is one. Now, if they're moving and pushing the story along to the Sinister Six, then three of the members of the Sinister Six are going to already know Peter Parker's identity, which is, to me is going to be very hard to overcome that. The first one that we know is Vulture from the last movie. He knows who Peter Parker is. The second person, according to the trailers that we've seen, is going to be Mysterio, and third is going to be the Chameleon. Now that's one half of the Sinister Six, so I don't know if they're going to push towards that direction if half of the Sinister Six already know who Peter Parker's identity is. Doesn't make much sense to me if they're pushing towards the Sinister Six. I'm hoping that they're doing a Spider-Verse, and I see now they're talking about a multiverse, so I'm thinking they're going to go along that route. What I would love to see is Madame Webb come in maybe at the end credits, and we see that she's looking at different events that happen in Endgame, and then she decides to tell Spider-Man and Peter Parker that there's a secret war coming. That's something that I would do, kind of push it towards that way, towards secret war. But you never can tell what they're going to do. If Mr. Kevin Feige has his hands in this soup, we don't know whether or not how he's going to stir it, which direction. We know now that the Russo brothers are no longer with the organization. They're going to do something else with MGA, I think, or another studio. But I'm sure they're going to be back. If you're watching YouTube now, they're pretty much doing a lot of Q&A with different reporters, and they're telling their mindset, their thoughts, the process of Endgame and what they did ever since they took on Civil War. It's very interesting to see. But tell me what you think about the theory of the twin chameleons, whether or not they're going to push towards Sinister Six, or what storyline would you like to see? Please leave your comments in the bottom. Please give me a thumbs up. Always, what I'm going to ask you to do is be safe, be cool, and peace.